everybody. It's early morning. First light, mosquitoes buzzing around. I'm gonna give this little field a try here. I don't know what's gonna be here or what's not gonna be here, but I see a couple little signs here, and I'm thinking maybe I'll do some swinging. It's gonna be heat index today at 110 or 111 or so, and I don't think I'll be out here past lunch. So let's get swinging and see what comes up. Well, here is a early morning pack rivet, first target. There's a little bit of black glass. There's a little bit of brick in here, and so see there's a piece of brick right there. And yeah, I'm thinking I'll swing around a little bit. I got a piece of melted lead. This side is really thin. It makes me wonder if it's actually been hit before. I don't say that too often. It may just be that it's thin. Sun is out now. That first 20 minutes of pre-dawn is really great, except for the mosquitoes, and then it starts getting worse. All right, back at it. Well, folks, I got something round here. Let's see what it is. I think it's a button. Yep, there's the shank. An hour in at my first flat button in the morning heat. It looks like it was either had a design or it was maybe basket weave, maybe interesting gilded, silver plated maybe. Can't tell. Cool, back at it. Well, I dug up a low beeper expecting a can, and I think I have a musket ball. Yep. A decent sized musket ball there. Good sign for an early sight. Keep digging. More lead. Lead was very common find on sites because it was readily available and malleable, used for all kinds of things, flashing and gun flint. Wrappers and all kinds of stuff. So back at it. Well, do you all know what that is? Oops, if I didn't drop it again. You can tell by there's serrated edge there. There's going to be a couple of holes here. That is a piece of a curry comb. So it definitely says that they were grooming horses here. I wonder if this is a barn site. That's why finds are kind of thin. But kind of cool. Well, I thought this was a rivet or a brass tack just laying there. When I picked it up, I realized it had a shank. So that's a very early, tiny button, you know, probably 1820s or so. I'm starting to see more pottery bits, you know, things like that. It's a very good sign. So that it's like 1830s pottery. So maybe I'm walking into a site. It's already ungodly hot, so sweat is dripping off my hat already, and I've only been here about an hour and a half. All right, back at it. Well, I think that's maybe not pack rivet. No, that's a clothier's button. You can see the 4 holes there. It may not be marked, but if it's marked, it'll probably be marked on this side. That's kind of cool. Investigate that later. Probably from the fly or waistband of trousers, but could have been on any garment. It's definitely a mid-1800s find. All right. Okay, folks, that's a very high tone. I don't know what it is. I just flipped it out. It was really deep. Oh, man. I was hoping that would maybe be a belt plate of some sort, but it's the right shape, but the belt plate it is not. All right, back at it. Well, that rang up with a perfect halftime signal. I almost dug it live, but it's a parasol top notch. You can see here. Yeah, pretty sizable one. That's why it rang up so well. All right, cool relic. Back at it. Well, folks, I've got something round here. Looks like a button. Yep, it's a button. Flat button. Very early one. Like thin, probably imported. Cool. Well, folks, here's another big musket ball. And it's flattened. Cool. Folks, look at that. That is a silver reeded edge. It makes it all worthwhile. Whew. I'm gonna get a couple pictures here of this reeded edge and this chunk, and then we're gonna reveal it together. How about that? All right, folks, let's reveal this together here. Definitely a half dime. Seated half dime. Could be a capped, but what do we have here? It's a seated. Awesome. Awesome. Whew. All right, I'm gonna wash this off, and it looks like it's in great shape. All right, I'm gonna wash it off. Woohoo! Oh man, it's hot. Well, folks, I'm very pleased to have this. That is a beautiful little coin. You can see, and I didn't get all the dirt off of it. I was not going to rub it. Just going to blast it. And it's actually a Philadelphia Mint coin. Beautiful little half dime. It's got all the detail in the wreath, and it's got the full liberty in the shield. And oh man, stunner of a coin. Plow has not kissed it. I mean, God, just killer. All right, wonder if I can get another one out here. That is a great, great sign. I'm gonna be coming back to this field, even if the heat chases me out today. All right, back at it. I just dug this bullet, but you can see it's new, newer, semi-modern, early 20th century, or probably 100 years old or so. And you can tell by these cantilores, they're called, and those are the little parallel lines that show that this bullet was in a casing, and it's a larger size bullet, so you know it's not a 22. So it's post Civil War. Anyhow, back at it. Well, kids, let me tell you a story. This is what us old timers used to have to do. It's called replacing your batteries. Say it with me now. Replacing your batteries. And you know, we did this whenever our physical batteries were running low. You know, we didn't just plug in. We didn't just take the easy way out. You know, we had to do this complicated stuff. We might even have to walk back to the vehicle. But I'll tell you this: these machines that have batteries, they always perform consistently. You can always tell exactly how many hours you're going to get. There's never a sudden failure or a sudden drop. And you know, unlike a rechargeable car, a metal detector that doesn't have an internal battery will never ever have to be sent back to the factory for a battery issue. What is this? I think that's it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you know what that is? Most people don't know what this is because they go unidentified all the time. There'd be a little hole up here. Should be a little hole up here. Yep. That is a parasol stretcher tip. So the stretchers that open the ribs of the parasol, each one of those had a little tip. A lot of them are iron, but on rare occasions they were brass, and that's exactly what that is. All right, cool relic. I've not found very many of those over the years. Most of them were iron. Keep digging. Well, this looks like a rivet. Yeah, it's sort of an odd rivet. Very unusually shaped. Huh. All right, cool. Got another one of those weird rivets. Trust me when I say that they're not the normal shape. The head is smaller, and they don't, I don't know, it's tough to describe. Maybe there's some sort of lead-headed nail or meant for some other purpose. That's strange. All right, back to digging. Well, this curved piece here is probably the end of a buggy spring, if I had to guess. Kind of cool. Yeah. And what is that? Oh. Oops. Actually, folks, most people would probably throw that away, but that is a very old cross. It's bent right there. That is a very old cross. I don't think I will have the courage to bend that back. Whew. The loop is broken. There's a loop at the top. Wow. That is super old. I'm really thrilled with that find, actually. It's not too often you find a relic that's that old, it's religious. That's probably 1820s, 30s, if I had to guess. Wow. I love it. Keep digging. Well, looks like we've got another piece of lead here. Been a lot of lead today. This is definitely a fired, squished musket ball. I like finding musket balls. They are an early sign, pre-Civil War sign. So, all right. Well, this is a fun relic. A lot of people call these sword hangers, but I think most of them are just horse tack. Yep, fun relic. It had a clip back here, an iron clip. I clipped on. Yep. Good stuff. Definitely found in a barn site and a civilian site with no other Civil War relics, so that's pretty obvious that that's not a sword hanger. All right, keep digging. Well, folks, I just beeped over this, and I might have spoken too soon about the Civil War. That's probably a civilian button, but I'm hoping it's not. It's vest size. Come on, be cool. Be really awesome. Oh, just a civilian button. And checkerboard design. Cool. Well, folks, it's approaching 105 heat index here today, and I think I'm gonna take a break and do one of two things: either go home or do a little eyeballing, so I don't have to have the rigors of digging holes. I hate it when it gets this time of year. Oh man, one of these days I'm not going to be able to do this anymore. But until then, I might as well do it till I end up passed out in a cane field. All right, I'll be back. Maybe. Hey everybody, kind of a small finds board today, but you know, that's just fine because it's all about what you find and not how much. And these are, you know, some quality finds here. Got some rivets. There's rivets that are really weirdly shaped. Just strange, take my word for it. It's the only ones I've ever seen. Maybe they were all in a package together. Here's a currycomb piece. Only two Prosser buttons. Notice that they're kind of the same type, same size, same type, probably from the same garment. This is a 1850s and earlier site, so that's why you don't see very many of those. Probably these two were lost by farmhands. A couple of lead items, that one little bitty bullet, I'm not sure if it's period or not. And then we have the piece of horse tack that everybody says is a sword hanger. We have the parasol and the stretcher tips, the rib tip that would have gone in here like this for the rib. We have the buttons, and the cross has Jesus on it, just faintly. You can see his head and his arms outstretched there. I managed to bend it back okay. And last but not least, this gorgeous half dime. Oh my God, just stunning coin. Wow. Wow. I'm so pleased with that. All right, catch you all next week.